before we talk about that whole situation, I just want to say that I am not calling anybody out. I'm not trying to be negative towards another. I just want to like talk about this from my perspective, and I'm obviously gonna rant about it a little bit. That being said, I don't mean any harm nor disrespect when I rant. It's just a rant. Just thought I should say that because you might misunderstand where I'm coming from, and you might just think, oh, well, he's just being mean to the person. That is not the case. It's 2021, so I feel like I should say that. Anyways, let me go ahead and explain what the fuck just happened. So, first and foremost, I just want to say that this was 2 days ago, and me and my friends were queuing up playing Dead by Daylight. The first game, we had an AFK plague, and we were kind of confused, got our points, did the gens, got out of there. Then this game, we get an AFK nurse, and we're just thinking like, wow, back-to-back games where we get an AFK killer. This is weird. This isn't usual. So this game, we took slightly a longer time to, get the gens done and all that shit. Well, actually, no, we took about the same amount of time, because I remember in the play game, I was hiding. Well, not hiding, but I was moving around trying to be stealthy because, I heard the heartbeat. Then I got the message that the plague was AFK, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. This case was the same situation, except for instead of me hiding, I was kind of just being with the gang, you feel me? So, yeah, get another AFK killer. It was just a weird day for Dead by Daylight, very, very, very strange. And when you get an AFK, or when we got the AFK killer, we were going to keep the game hostage, keep the game up. We just, got as much points as we can and try to get out of there. As you see right here, I'm opening the gate, and I'm thinking, okay, my friends are opening the other gate. But that wasn't the case, as the Felix at this point had my friend trapped. My friend did message me, but at the time where they messaged me, I was like, oh, that's kind of funny because, you trapped the Felix and now it's kind of payback. He'll let you go soon. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, then you see the nurse kind of just kill us, let the Felix go, all that. Let me kind of just explain, the situation. First, we'll talk about the Felix situation. So right here, you can see that my friends trapped Felix. Now, I'm kind of thinking this is kind of funny because they're just trapping them to, just prank them, joke around. And I've seen TikToks where, the killers pranks the survivors prank killers, and it's all peaceful and funny, shit like that. And yeah, my friends were not trying to be toxic with it. They were just joking. Now, the Felix probably didn't like it. Obviously, didn't like the joke, so I went in and joined them to be like, oh, we're not hostile, it's not the worst situation, let's just, kind of like fool around with it. Not fool around with it, but I was like, okay, we're not being mean with it. Just trying to show them that we're peaceful. And after that, we go do gens, all that shit. We'll fool around a little bit, do gens, all that. But then we get our points because we have an AFK killer, so we can't really just farm, throw pallets on them and shit like that. So we kind of just got to do it the non-killer way by just doing gens and totems. So after as you see, I got my points, and I go back to the situation. I'm like, damn, this Felix really won't move. There's 3 crows above both of their heads, and the Felix just has my friend hostage. We're ready to go. We got all the gens done. I can't use my medkit. I had to use the flashlight to get points. So I'm thinking it's time to leave. I tried to text the Felix, but his settings were so that I couldn't text him. And it was just kind of a ass situation because we didn't know what we can't do anything about it. In this game, you can't push a survivor like in Friday the 13th, how you can push a counselor out the way if they're AFK. So yeah, then the killer comes back, opens the door. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little frightened. I was like, we're so fucked, because if the Felix is actually AFK, then they're both fucked. But I didn't think the Felix was AFK. I really thought he was just being a dick, and he kind of was. So as you can see, the killer came back, downed my friend who was trying to help our other friend. Then the Felix just ran off. And in the clip, the killer basically killed us and just let the Felix go. I was honestly confused why the killer opens the gate and then came to kill us instead of just trying to kill us, but it's whatever. Even if I asked the killer like why, the killer wouldn't have said shit. Cause here's what the killer had messaged my friend. My friend said I can use the screenshots because I sent my friend the screenshots of what I had said to the killer, what the killer said to me, and I was surprised when the killer had messaged her back. I was really surprised, in matter of fact, because not only did he say the same thing, but he actually responded to her, but he didn't respond to me. Whack. Here's what the killer had said to my friend. So yeah, go ahead and pause and read that. But basically, the killer had said, "GG, don't keep the game up." I don't care what y'all say, but that was not a good game. Having an AFK killer is not good times unless you like plan on filming like TikToks or like doing shit, but overall it's not really a good game because you're not getting better at the game and it's quite boring. You can't interact with the killer and it's just like a free trial, the demo version. The next thing he said is don't keep the game up. Oh, what? That, huh? Don't keep the game up? Now wait a minute. I'm sorry, but I gotta put this in. Wait a minute. The killer said don't keep for us not to keep the game up. Y'all clearly saw I-99 the gate. Y'all clearly saw the Felix had my friend trapped for longer than a minute and 3 seconds. Longer than a minute and 6 seconds, or 9 seconds, or 12 seconds, or how many seconds you want to say the Felix, we had the Felix trapped for, or they had the Felix trapped for, which you can tell they didn't have them trapped for a long time because they didn't have the crows above their head. Felix damn near had 3, or damn near had 4. Same with my friend. And he said, don't keep the game up. That doesn't even make sense. Why would we want to keep the game up? That's one thing I do like about Friday the 13th, that you can't keep the game up. If the killer's AFK on Friday the 13th, you always know where you're going to be. Jason's shack, and you can't necessarily keep the game up because there's a 20-minute timer. And Dead by Daylight, there's no timer. So we're not just going to sit there for hours and hours just playing with the same killer. That's stupid. Why would we want to do that? It's damn near midnight. We're gonna go to sleep soon. Us don't keep the game up? That doesn't even make any sense. Here's what he had said to me. It was the same shit, but he didn't respond to me. He responded to my friend, but not me. Once again, GG, don't keep the game up. And I said I wasn't. The Felix trapped my friend. I tried to text the Felix, but his settings were at a point where I couldn't, text him. I don't know what the setting is or how to change it, but I think y'all know what I mean. So, the fact that he didn't respond to me pisses me off because it's kind of like the killer had said that we are keeping the game up, right? But the killer's not looking from our point of view. The killer opened the exit gate, then was war ready. What was the point of opening the exit gate just to kill us? Because if we wanted to keep the game up, we would have had both gates 99s, and we would have just been teabagging and just sitting there because we're not taking chances. We're smart with that shit. But no, the killer decides to open the door, didn't kill everybody else. Now I guess kind of understand why the killer would want to open the gate for some points, but still it just doesn't add up, especially when you add on the fact that the killer said, oh, don't keep the game up, kind of accusing us of keeping the game up. So when my friend was texting the killer, my friend was texting them we thought you were AFK, because maybe you were AFK and just had to be AFK because it was an emergency situation. It wasn't something that was in your control. So we were trying to be fair also was trying to say that the Felix trapped her, but he was responding with, I don't care, that was AFK, and I was Irri farming. First of all, what the fuck even is Irri farming? Like, the farming I know in Dead by Daylight is the farming where a killer rather texts a survivor or spawns in the game and make friends with the survivor and let them get points, and they let the killer get points. That's the farming I know. I've never heard of Irri farming. And even if the killer was Irri farming, the killer could have texted us that, went AFK, then, you know, problem solved. So that's why I'm so like damn confused on what the hell Irri farming is and why. So, like, don't get me wrong. The killer had the right to kill us. The killer's the killer. But the fact that, you know, has me confused, and what pisses me off is that the fact that the killer tried to only basically kill us, basically letting the Felix go away. Now, I will show you the killer actually trying to kill Felix and then gets 360'd, but let me just show y'all that now and then get to my point. By the way, that was the person who was holding up the game, the Felix. So, you know, yeah. Alright, so you could be like, oh, the Felix was just trying to escape and the Felix did a nice move. Well, no, the Felix was there basically for, I don't know how long he was there for, I'm going to be honest, but the Felix was just there guarding the exit gate, just watching us collapse. My two friends got downed. I tried to play hero. I even ran over towards the Felix to see, like, if he was going to help me or not. Note that I have no communication with him. So, you know, I'm like, alright, the Felix, alright, bet. Maybe you can just 99 the gate, come help me, and, you know, I'll just go rescue them. But no, the Felix was basically just watching us, you know, on our downfall. He totally didn't fucking give a shit about us. I can kind of understand why he didn't give a shit, because he got trapped, but he was the one holding up the game, and he was the one that was, I guess you could say, taking it too far. So yeah, once again, we can't message him, we can't communicate with him. There's nothing we can really do except pray and hope for the killer, but the killer decides that we're the problem and whatnot. You're probably like, the killer could have, you know, I get the killer downed my friend, but what the killer could have also done was try to at least down Felix, because anybody can clearly tell that the Felix was blocking my friend and then ran away. The killer could have easily just saw that Felix was running away, then went after Felix. 'Cause I don't even think my friend didn't have anywhere to run, anywhere to go, and I don't even think my friend was trying to run away like that for real, because my friend she has just got untrapped, so she didn't, you know, she was probably thinking millions of things like, holy fuck, I'm free, holy fuck, the killer just downed my friend, holy fuck, the killer accidentally downed, you know. So it's just a load of, you know, BS. Like, bruh, you could be on the Felix's side, you could be on the killer's side. I'm not saying you can't, but this was just a little rant, because not only did the Felix, in my opinion, took things a little too far, the Felix got away, and the killer kind of just didn't give a fuck. It was just us. We were the main problem from the killer's perspective, from what I'm seeing, because the killer messages us, oh, don't keep the game up, but doesn't reply back to me or anything. That's twisted. That's twisted as fuck. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I guess make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a peaceful one. Peace.